Hey friends, welcome to A Little of It All. My name is Taylor. On this channel, we are using the zero-based and cash stuffing budgeting methods to stay out of debt and save money to buy a house. So if that sounds like content you're interested in, friends, I would just love it if you subscribe to this channel and joined us on our really fun adventure that we have been on. It's really been amazing so far. But friends, just don't be surprised if you see a video pop up on like a DIY or maybe like a travel vlog, because I do love a little of it all. Thanks so much for choosing me to spend some time with today, friends. Whether this is your first time stopping by or you've been hanging out for a while, I'm just so thankful that you're here. Guys, give this video a thumbs up so I'll know that you're hanging out today, because we are cash stuffing July's second paycheck. Really excited about that. Yay. But let me just let you guys know, before I started filming this, the bottom absolutely fell out where I'm living right now. So I'm sure you're going to be able to hear all the rain noises and thunder and traffic and all of the above. I super hope it's relaxing and not distracting. So I'm real sorry about that, guys. I was just like, oh, I gotta film it. So let's give our money account and make sure that we have $1,444. Three and four. Okay, that is perfect. Let's go ahead and get our coins taken care of. This heavy guy. So don't forget, in my description box, I have my Amazon storefront linked where you can find all of my favorite things or my cash stuffing supplies. And I also have all of my favorite rewards apps where you can get points and things by scanning in your receipts. So you can save those up for gift cards to wherever you would like. But I have all of the ones that I use listed. As always, we are taking care of our bills first, because that's with prop money, because we're not 1 month ahead, but fingers crossed we will be one day soon. So subscribe and save gets $25. How are you guys doing? How is life? I hope you guys are doing well. This is coming out on a Thursday, so I hope you are setting up for a fantastic weekend. So let me know in the comments below what y'all got going on. Discovery Plus is getting a 5, which I think they just joined with HBO Max or Max now. So I need to just check in and see if we can cancel this subscription. Like, why does Discovery Plus still exist? So I need to do some research on that. Apple Storage is getting a 10, I believe. I just forgot how much we paid with Apple Storage. Peacock is getting a 5. Oh, in there. Okay. And then Disney Plus gets 10, 11, 12. And then Google Plus gets 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then flipping over to the back, our credit card is getting $150, and that should take care of our automatically drafted bills, just to symbolize and show you guys what we pay for those. And then we're seeing what we've got going on in our wallets. So talk to me about Prime Day. How did Prime Day go for everybody? I know I talked about it in my last cash stuffing. So my grocery is getting 23. I did get a couple of things on Prime Day that I had been needing just in my personal life and for like recording purposes and things like that. They were on pretty good sales, so I went ahead and purchased them. We paid gaskets of 50 for most of those purchases with points from our credit card, and then just some of it went on the credit card too. So household, I think I have all of my household. Yes, so that'll just stay, and I'll pull 15 to put in the binder. So lesson learned, like, I'm going to be prepared for Prime Day next year. Honestly, I wasn't prepared this year because I never really shopped on Prime Day. But for some reason this year, I was like, I may need to, just snag some of those deals, and I'm glad I did. I don't regret it. So I didn't go overboard. I didn't get the printer that I was looking at. I didn't get the thermal label printer either. And then there was a couple other things that I was looking at, and I didn't get those. So my food got a 10. It now has 10, 25, 35. So 35 in my food. So I'm pretty proud of us. We did make some purchases, but we didn't go balls to the wall. And so I was very glad about that. I got Scott a surprise. My going out with friends is getting 15. It's like a thermal Bluetoothed barbecuing probe or something. Guys, I really don't know, but he's been wanting it for forever and it was on a good sale. So I went ahead and got that for him just because I love him and I want him to have all the things that he wants. So my going out with friends now has 10, 20, 30, 5, and 40. Fantastic. I have lunch planned with a friend next week before we head back to school. So I won't drain this, but I'll definitely be using some of that. And then my drinks is getting a 10. And so I will have 10, 25, 26, 27. Yes, 27 doll hairs in my drinks. And my ones roll over because the drinks are an odd amount. And sometimes I stuff ones in here. So my toiletries gets a 20. And I will have 40. And let's go ahead and get into our first question of the day. It says, what would you buy if you found $50? So you can't save it. Okay, we're going to put that rule on it. We're going to say, what would you buy if you found $50? My miscellaneous and buffer both get 5s. So if I found $50, I would probably get, gosh, there's so many like savings challenges and things that I want. So I would probably buy something along those lines. But if it was like, just like a trinket or something like that, what would I buy for $50? Okay, my wallet is good to go. Let's check out my husband. All right, so he just put his little envelope pockets in there. That's cute. I like how he did that. So let's see what he had in grocery rollover. $5, $10, $11 for grocery rollover. That's great. I had none, and his grocery gets 23. 21, 2, and 3. I would probably buy, there are several things on my cool finds list that I've been wanting. Please don't laugh at me. His gas gets 50. But I want a rice cooker so bad. I don't know why. I just want a rice cooker. And what else is on there? His household had some rollover. So he has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And these 5 ones will go in our $1 challenge. And so his household gets 15. There's also a desk water dispenser that I would love to have at school with me. I think that would be so cool and fun just to have it right there and not have to worry about it. His spending gets a 20. And I think that's like $20. So like just little different odds and ends on my cool finds list. Ever since I like got an Amazon storefront, of course, you know, the algorithm or they're spying on us or whatever. And my Instagram used to be all cash stuffing, and now it's like, look at this cool thing that I found on Amazon, and look at this cool thing. There is his drinks gets a 10. So drinks has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. There is like a collapsible portable shopping cart that, oh my goodness, if it was not over $200, your girl would have already bought that, and it would just stay in my car. And it's like, it has a top and a bottom, and it folds out, and it's got like crates that you put in it. So like you could just put all your groceries in the crates and then carry them inside. Oh, it just is, it looks like it's magic, but of course it's so daggum expensive. All right, so his toiletries has a 5, and he will be getting a 10 for a total of 15. So that's what I would buy. I would just probably buy a lot of random things off of that list. What about y'all? What would you get if you found $50? You can't save it, you got to spend it. So miscellaneous and buffer for him also both get 5s. And here we go. All right, he is taken care of, and let's get to those sinking funds. We have been doing really good with groceries lately. We have, we spent money, you know, and we went to Brooks and Sam's, and so we have a whole bunch of stuff here. We haven't really bought much, just like little odds and ends that we needed. So groceries is gonna get 140, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, and it has some, and then we had rollover. So really excited to see this get a little bit full again. What I've learned about groceries is like this can go in a flash. Like I have a lot now, but it could be gone tomorrow. You know what I mean? So groceries, it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, and 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 213 in groceries right now. And this is what we pull from when we do our big grocery hauls, not from our wallets. All right, household is getting 55, 20, 40, 50, and 5. And let me put that in the correct order. So household now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, and 510. So 110 in household. Yay! We are washing clothes at my mom's house because our washing machine where we live started spitting oil. That was really fun. Several loads of clothes ruined before we realized that was happening. So we've been buying her like laundry detergent and things like that just to thank her for that and keep her supplied with that stuff. So hunting is getting a 20. My husband did pull from his hunting envelope because he got the rifle that he's been wanting for hunting primitive season. I don't know if I'm saying the right words right now, but he had what he needed in cash, so we were super pumped about that. So hunting is now going to have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 5, 80. So 180 in his hunting envelope. I do have good news to report about my car. So you guys know I've had the AC struggle. Sam's is getting a 20 and it will have 25. I've been putting it off. Student loans didn't get forgiven, so we were like, well, we're going to pay off student loans before we get a new car for me. Puppy food is getting 35, so 20, 30, and 5. So we took it back to the place that we had taken it before when my AC went out months ago. So puppy food has 20, 40, 50, 65, 75. So they did things with it. I don't know. They said they shook the Freon. Guys, I'm not sure what that entails or how you even do that. But the good news is that the AC is fixed now. Pups is getting 50, 20, 40, 50. It's working again. I don't know if it's fixed forever, but it's working right now, and that's what we want to hear. So Pups now has 20, 40, 50, 65. Boop. So 65 in Pups. And they didn't charge us. All they charged us was for an oil change, which was still a pretty penny. Lord have mercy. Y'all know. All right, us is getting 50. So 20, 40, and 50. But we were just anticipating like close to $1,000 with that. So we were just happy to pay for the oil change and have cold air for right now. Then my husband needed an oil change, so we have done several things with our cars lately, and this just goes to show you that I need to stuff my car maintenance envelope. I don't know why I don't. I'm just so focused on getting the house stuff paid for, and then I will start stuffing that. But let's see what we've got in us. So us, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. So getting close to 100 again for us. We have definitely been using this and having fun this summer. Eating out is getting 40, 20, and 40. So eating out has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 15. So 115 in eating out. Good, good, good. All right, over-the-counter meds. I think these were all 10s. Yes, whoopsie. Okay, so our next question says, what is your favorite blog? So my first question is, do you guys read a blog? I don't necessarily. I like vlogs. So if you're like me and you don't necessarily read blogs, what's your favorite vlog that you've got going on? So Over the Counter Meds has 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 200. So back up to 200 again. I had pulled some for vitamins and things like that I had run out of. Prescriptions gets a 10 too. I really like, I don't even think this is going to be considered a vlog, but she used to be a teacher and now she does like Dollar Tree, like crafts and hacks and things like that. I love to watch her. She's so fun. I also love Dollar Tree dinners. Do you notice a theme here? I really love Dollar Tree. So prescriptions has 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, and 5, 10, 15. So 215 in prescriptions. But vlogs, like, this is what I'm doing today in my life. I don't really know if I'll watch those. Do you guys watch any? If you do, let me know your favorites below and I'll check them out. Gas still has 10, no roll over there. Chiropractor gets a 10. I like day in life videos and like this is what I ate today. Chiropractor has 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, and 20, 35, 40. So 240 in chiropractor. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I don't know. I like to get different recipes and things like that from people. So going out is also going to get 50. So 20, 40, and 50. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. $85. We just recently went and ate Mexican with some friends and saw the new Indiana Jones movie, and it was so good. We loved it so much. So I recommend that if you like Indiana Jones. Okay, putting these guys in our $1 challenge. My husband and I, have I told y'all this? We have a bet going on of what's going to be more at the end of the year, whether it's going to be our coins or our dollars. I used to think dollars. I think coins now. He still thinks dollars. We will see who is right in November. And there we go. Okay, our annuals body is, of course, getting its $5. We should be getting close to 100 in here. Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90. Yeah, so in just a couple weeks, we'll have broken the $100 mark. That's exciting. And then for P.O. Box, we budgeted $3 today. I went ahead and colored in my tracker. 1, 2, and 3. So P.O. Box has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. $11 in P.O. Box, and that's going to be it for our annuals. And then we're moving on to savings challenges. Okay, birthdays got 31, 20, 31, and like all of our birthdays are hitting next week, so hopefully we'll have enough to get at least one covered or a gift for our friends. So birthdays has 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. Okay, 70. That's not bad. That's not bad. That'll at least get one gift. And let's go ahead and scratch off for next time. Perfect. So for birthdays next time, we are going to be doing 25. And then that will finish up this savings challenge. That's super fun. I loved this one. I loved the balloons with the confetti. It's so cute. Okay, Matron of Honor is getting a 10. And if you watched my Etsy cash stuffing video, you saw that we broke the $100 mark in Matron of Honor. And I'm so excited. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So $111 in Matron of Honor. Almost enough. Well, depends on what kind of dress she wants me to get. So probably getting close to being able to pay for a dress. I did an orange flower, and we are getting close to finishing this beautiful savings challenge up from Nikki's Financial Journey. She has her shop on Instagram. And then my friend's baby shower got 25. So 20 and 5. Friend's baby shower now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. So $87 in Friend's baby shower. I am very excited about this. If I don't use all of this money for Friend's baby shower, I'm of course probably going to roll it over to birthdays or maybe the Taylor envelope to save up for iPad, printer, we'll see. So let's budget. Let's do 15 next time. And I'm going to check off our avocado. The Taylor envelope got $10. And we are using our super cute 90s savings challenge from Tiffany Budgets. Her Etsy shop name is Tiffany's Printables, and I just love this so much. So in Taylor, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. So 168 in Taylor, and I'm just going to keep saving this till I either reach the price for something or I decide what I want. So let's mark off our cassette player and our ring pop. So cute. And we will do 10 again for Taylor. Christmas got a 20, of course, because we know that 20 is what our savings challenge calls for. So in this Christmas envelope, we have $40, and then in this one, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 169 total. I hope I just mathed correctly. And of course we are going to budget for 20 again, and I'll just leave that because I'm running out of space. Okay, let's get to our next question. I think it's super duper fun. It says, you want to take your spouse on an adventure, or we'll say significant other or loved one. You want to take somebody on an adventure. I'm going to use Scott as an example because he is my spouse. So Blue Zip gets a 10. And it says, what kind of adventure do you go on? So I have about 475 adventures I would love for us to go on. I really want to travel overseas with him, either to Egypt to see the pyramids, or to Scotland or Ireland, like anywhere. Like, I just want to go overseas. I think it would be so fun. And then Bright 25 gets 19 in the form of 11 and 8. So, I really want to do that. We really want to go on a Viking Christmas cruise, if you guys know what I'm talking about, like touring all of the cities overseas during Christmas time and going to their Christmas markets. I just think that would be the most incredible. So, really want to do that as well. But if I'm just planning something small, I love to do scavenger hunts for people. So I would probably set up like a scavenger hunt that led him to the date. So whatever it might be, like a movie or going out to eat. So next time for Bright 25, we'll budget $12. And then for our important dates box for anniversary, we pulled 20, and 20 is going to go right in here. So I would just set up a scavenger hunt that like led him to what, oops, I need to run that back through Illuminator, led him to whatever we would be doing. So I think that would be the funnest. What about y'all? What would you guys do? Okay, next time we'll do 10. Giveaways is getting $10. So let's get this tucked right in here in this cutie little binder. This flowered binder and then my other flowered binder for my annuals is from Soul Mama Rituals. They're incredible. If you want any of their products, I do have a link in my description box for you guys to check their stuff out if you want to. And last but certainly not least, we are looking at our fence challenge. Okay, so we have $2,000 in the bank for our fence challenge, 1 and 2, and it is getting $250, 2 and 50. So let's see what we've got now. So we have $1,000, $2,000 in the bank. Then we have 100, 250, so 250, 270, 280, 290, 315. So $2,315 in the fence challenge. Okay, my sweet friends, we are all stuffed up and ready to go for the next week and a half. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and just chit-chatting and listening to me ramble. I feel like I talked really fast today. I've had a lot of coffee. So please forgive my insane speed of talking. You guys are wonderful and amazing. I just love you guys so much. Don't give up doing great things, my friends. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.